Hi guys, g'day. Welcome to my channel, Chit Chat Down Under. If you're new to my channel, g'day, I'm Diane. And if you're returning, welcome back, my lovely. Today I'm going to go ahead and make some beautiful cards. I'm going to be using these trifold cards, and I will be using some pet tape, which are these lovely little things. We're going to use the Florals. I apologise for my lighting, guys. This ring light is atrocious. It's just horrid. I will be using my Handmade with Love by Diane stamp. I will be using some glue, and the glue that I use is a PVA glue with a dash, just a tiny bit of water to make it fluid. And I'm using my little Cricut tool set. This is for your double-sided tape. This is a scorer, but I'm using that to mark things and also for taking the backs off your double-sided tape. I'll also be using some scissors, a pencil, a rubber, some tweezers, and a whole bunch of pet little butterfly stickers and some double-sided tape. So they're the tools that we will be using. And let's start getting into it. Firstly, we will grab our little tape, our little card, and we will simply run a very light pencil line in there. The reason we do that is so that we can see where we will be placing our pet stickers. Now I do rub that back out so that it's only very faint. I don't know if you can see that. My shadow of my phone is terrible. I do apologise. There's nothing much I can do. I'm using a tripod that is attached to the side of the table, and I'm leaning forward to do this, so it makes it a little bit awkward, but that's what we are. That's what we have, and that's what we got to live with. First things first, my table is filthy again. I've just cleaned it. However, I put a little arrow where the top of the stamp will be. I place it and put my little stamp, and then we open it. So that's the back. This will be the trifold. Don't know why. See, these marks are all coming on. My nail polish is a Sally Hansen quick dry nail polish. Don't buy it, guys. If I was to show you that scratches, I'll get a scrap of paper. This is what it does. See, it just leaves marks everywhere, so don't buy it. It's useless. And I can throw that scrap away now. Okay, so let's begin. We will be placing flower stickers here, and then when you fold it, it will be inside the oval. So let's begin. We will use the pink, and these have been pre-cut. You can get some pet stickers that are not, like these. These ones are not pre-cut, so you have to fussy cut all around them. It is worth it though, because this one has got, I don't know if you can see, I'll just take that tape off. I don't know if you can see, but it has got like a gold foil in there, so we will be using that next. But for now, we shall start with these. Now that you would put in the middle, so let's go around the outside first, and you simply just find a bit where you can lift the sticker. Not always easy, but there is always a spot where you can lift it. So see where you want to do it. I've got the edge there, so I'm going to place that one there because it looks like that would be the top of the bouquet. And then I will skip that one, and then we will go to this one. So these are all the same sort of colours, so they complement one another. Now I would want some more greenery here, so I'll place that just on the edge there. And don't worry, we will be overlapping some of these, and that's okay. You won't notice that as much. Then we will, the line is here. It's very faint, but we can see it. I don't want too much white space, so it doesn't matter if we go over, because this will be hidden. I might put some blue in there, put some blue in the mix, just to break it up a little, and we shall pop that there like so. So just following that guideline that we put, Now I'm going to cut this little one up because I've got a white space here and there. Or actually, no, that one will fit there. That one's fine. I might cut up this little one. And don't throw away the bit that you cut off, because you can use that on the inside of the card. I will show you. So we'll place that one there. Now that will be the card, so you can place that there just to give it a little bit of, you see, that gives it all blends in. So don't waste any card. Now you could have put that on the back of the envelope. See, now I've got to be very careful because of my nails. Okay, back to this. Now I'm going to use that large focal one, and we're going to stick that in the middle because that's the biggest flower, if I can ever get it off. There we go. And we simply just pop that there like so. I then cut that off. That goes in the bin. And these do repeat. I think these rolls, they are from Temu. They come in rolls of 2 meters, and the pattern, the flower patterns are repeated maybe twice. So you have 2 of everything. So that's the card. Now we will tape. Now I should have grabbed my thinner tape. I don't have any handy. So we will go ahead and use the thicker tape, which is a shame because I really like keeping that for other things. I actually use this tape for, you know, when you have a pair of shoes and the soles, the inner soles keep popping out when you take your foot out. Well, I just take them out, put this around the little pads, put a couple of lines, take the backings off and put the thing back in the shoe, and they stay put. They don't keep coming out. Then I just use my little tool. Don't worry if it sticks over, just fold it back in on itself. And my fingernails, I've got to be so careful. I wish I didn't put this fingernail polish on now. So there we go. Oops, take that off, and then we fold it in, making sure it's right. It's the right way up, so that's the right way up. So see how cute that turned out? And then all I do is grab a contrasting colour. So I think a nice yellow butterfly would look cute on there. So that's what we'll do. And this is also a pet sticker. And so you can put them down. I'll show you a little trick. I will do, when I got 2 the same, I'll do it with, I'll grab one of these and I'll show you. I'll do that with the next card. Okay, so we just fold it in half, and then we grab one of our little square stickers, put it in the middle, take the tape off, and then we simply put a little dot of glue, because over time double-sided tape and these little foam tapes lose their stickiness and they come off. So we'll just pop that like so, and then when they open the card it'll pop out. So that's the first one. You can put your little pros here, like congratulations, get well, whatever you want to do. But for now I'll just pop it aside. Next up we will do a blue one because we want to use those blue stickers. Again, we will simply just put a beautiful light. I'm heavy-handed, so mine always ends up darker. Now this is upside down at the moment. So that's just a guide. I can see that line. I don't know if you can barely see it, but that's all you want, because you don't want that line poking through your stickers. Okay, husband's leaving, just kissed me. Okay, this time, so this is the inside, this is the way it's going to go. So first things first, we stamp the back. Now, depending on the cardstock that you use, guys, these stamps, this one's pretty good, this stock. They stay dry really quick. However, there are some that don't. They are really wet for a very long time, and I've actually had to leave them dry overnight and they were, you know, took a long time to dry. Okay, so now we're going to use, what did I say? We're going to use that blue one. So I'm going to use these blue and pink because I want to use my border at the bottom. So again, some of them are pre-cut, some are not. These ones are, and I do prefer these because they are pre-cut. So let's go ahead and start building. Now this one I'm going to do, that's got a pretty bird, so we're going to put that one up the top here. Oh, we want to have the bird showing, so I might put it over that side there. And then here we have a butterfly. I'm just trying to get this right, trying to get it off. Sometimes it's harder to get off. You just got to find a little spot. So this one's got a little butterfly. I might put that one there. Edge is here, so we're just going to pop that there. And then we're going to put some more colour. These are sometimes hard to get off, guys. Just be patient. There's always a way. So I don't mind if there's a little bit of white space in this because we will be able to fill that in a minute. Again, I'm going to put this one on if I can ever get it off. I've taken my fake nails off, guys, because I need my nails to heal a little. Now, I think that's enough. I might just put a little bit there, and I will do that by cutting up one of these circular ones. Oh, we're nearly done with this one, so we can use that over there. So what I'm going to do is just cut this into threes, like that and that. And I will use these to fill in the gaps. And it's really amazing when you think about it that a bunch of stickers can just make your card pop like this. Now remember that the edges are fine because they will be covered by the card. We are simply just filling in some of the white space. Not all of it though. So I'll just put a little bit there. And I will also, just making sure, hang on, I might just turn that a bit so it's not got that edge. And then this one we shall put down here. Oh, might have that. No, I'll leave that blank. And then we're going to do the bottom edge. Now the bottom edge I chose to do this. And that just gives it a little bit of bling. Now I'm not going to have all that excess clear there. I just will cut that off. And I don't need all of that either. And this just gives it a little bit of a lift, gives it a little bit of the grassy base. So we shall pop that there, like so. And then we will tape, like so. These Cricut tools are so good. They just make life easy, guys. Because I mean, you can do it with your fingers, but you don't get a nice clean cut edge. I'll show you. See, you don't get it. It's not straight, but that's okay because it's hidden. It's not so bad. Now there is a bit sticking out. Grab our pokey tool. I don't even know what you call this, but I use it for this. You can use it for a lot of different things. But it's perfect for this. Okay. We simply fold that in, like so. And there we have our card front. Now I'll show you what I meant with this. So we're going to put one down because they are stickers. So we pull one off. And we will place it there, like so. And then we will grab the other one, but we won't peel it. We'll just fold like so in the middle, because that's what we do. And then we will grab a foam square in the middle. Take your little backing off, dot of glue, just to make it more permanent, because the glue will eventually dry. It will take a bit longer because it's on that paper. And then we simply put that over the top, and now it will have a more three-dimensional take. When that's dry, you will see. Just give that a bit more fold. So when they pull that out of the envelope, it will really pop. I've put a bit too much glue on. I'll let that dry. Oh, definitely put too much glue on, guys. There we go, just take some of it off. There we go, we'll let that dry. Next up, we'll do one with the gold. Again, we will very lightly mark our card and then remove the majority of that. It's just so that we know that we've got every part of that oval covered. So that there. Again, we will stamp the back of the card first, because I always forget. The arrow shows me where I have to line it up. Okay, so just pop those over there. Now we're going to use this beautiful gold tape, but now we will have to fussy cut. And I will cut some of these off, so I don't have the whole roll to contend with. Just going to roll this up quickly. These tapes are really good. They are all on Temu, and they're just called pet tapes. As I said, they're about 2 meters long, and they do repeat the pattern. And now, so we're just going to cut some of these, fussy cut a little bit. Now, you don't have to cut it out exactly, because then you will be here forever. Now, remembering that quite a bit of this tape will be covered by other flowers, because you will be multi-layering. So don't worry too much about it. Okay, so we'll put this one down the bottom. If I can get the backing off, there we go. So that looks quite nice there. And yeah, so you just sort of work your way up. So I might pop that one there. No, that one looks better there because it's got a bit of that. So you just got to work out where you want to place it. So I'm going to place that one up there. So again, just fussy cut some of that away, because we don't want the picture to be all shine, because if this had the opaque backing, which is sort of like it's not transparent, it actually blends in better with the white cardstock at the back. You don't see it, whereas because this one's transparent, you actually do see a bit of the shine, and sometimes it can be a little bit much. So we can avoid some of that by fussy cutting. If you don't like fussy cutting, don't worry about cutting it out. You just have to cut out a general space. Now here's the line here. So I will place that following that line, making sure that the stalks are on the outside of that line. Okay, next up we will place this one. And I think right there would be nice. Like that. This gold, or maybe there. Maybe there. This gold tape is beautiful. It's got such a beautiful gold, like a foil effect, and it's really pretty. Again, we're not too fussy about the fussy cutting. Haha, no pun intended. Or maybe I did. But yeah, so we want to get the majority of that though. Rather than move your hand, guys, you move your work. Let your scissors do the work. Okay, so where did we say we're going to put that one there? Looks good. Okay. So we shall pop that one about there. Like so. Beautiful. And then we're going to use one of these to finish it off. I think we can put that one there. Looks good. And then we can use the flower on the other one to finish the middle part. This one would make a really pretty sympathy card, I think. Or maybe even a wedding card, because it's got that, you know, the white with the gold. Would make a nice anniversary card. Lots of potential. And then we're going to simply use, we can use that little bit there, like that, or there maybe. I just want the flower. I don't want the stringy bits. Just like that. And I'm home alone now. My husband just left. So I've got the house to myself, which is wonderful. And we'll put that one there. There you go, done. Do we need any more? Do we need a little bit of... No, we can use those. Let's not throw them out, hey? Let's use them. Because I don't like waste. So we got that one. And we've got this one. So you only need about 4 or 5 stickers per card. And on the scheme of things, when you see how many stickers you get on one of those strips, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. So let's get this off. How do we get it off? There we go. I might actually place that one through here, like so. And then this one can go there. And that's it, guys. Just like that, we've made another card. Okay, so now we will tape. Such a waste of the big thick tape. I should have had my thin one. Should have had my thin one. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. How is everyone doing, guys? What arts and crafts things have you been up to? Tell me in the comments what you've been making. Inspire me, guys. Starting to get a headache. We're starting to get hot weather, which I absolutely hate, because when it's hot, I get headaches. And we're still in spring, yet our weather is summer. You know, we've had in the 30s. We've had today, it's probably going to be high 20s, which I think is 65, 70, something like that, maybe, in Fahrenheit. Okay, so now we just fold it. Like so. See how that would make a nice, with sympathy card. Okay, what colour will we put? Now we have gold tones there. No, it's too much white. Let's go for a plain. What about that colour? No. We'll just keep going. Well, actually, that one would look nice, I think. What about that? No, too pale. My goodness. That looks nice. I'll keep that out. Maybe the purple. No, it's really hard matching this colour. No. I think that one. Okay, that's the one we'll use. Now this one I'm not going to fold. So this one we're just going to pop some 3 little squares on, like so, and then take them off. 1, 2, 3, and then put our little dots on, and then we can place it like so. Now you can fold it a little bit if you want, but I just like it like that. Okay, and I will probably make a sympathy card out of that one. Next we have this one. What shall we put on this one? I might go dark this time. Okay. Let's take some of that off. There you go, my tweezers. Oh. Okay. Okay, guys. So we might go this dark colour. I think that's really pretty. And I shall put these away because we don't need them now. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I didn't put that other tape back, which I'm doing now. Okay, so for this one we're going to use this dark strip. And the way we do this is we simply start at the bottom and we just cut strips. And again, I will take off that dead space there because I don't want my tape to be too bulky. And by cutting that, it will blend into the other tape, the next row, better. So I simply just place that at the very base, like that. And then we're going to do the top one, because we want the middle one to be the nicest one, right? So that's the last one you put in. And again, I will take out the dead space on the bottom of that one so that when I place that top one on, it's perfect. So here we shall now place that there, like so, and then we simply do the middle like that. And this one, I'm just going to cut the flower out. Like so, because we don't want to waste it. And we can put that on the inside of the card. Actually, I might just cut it off straight. Because I don't like waste, guys, I'm just going to pop that in here on the inside of the card, like so. And now we shall place the middle, making sure that you get it just where you want it, like that. And then we will tape it, put that away, like so. That doesn't matter if that sticks over a bit, guys, we can get that after. Now, I did make some ahead of time just to save time in the video, and I will show you those at the end. Again, just take those off. So Temu has got a great variety of pet tapes. They are really good with them. Now fold that back this way. Fold your card in. And see how that's now on the inside. So it matches the card. Okay, then we will pop our little butterfly on. Or we could just, yeah, we will put butterfly, but we will also, and I will just have a pink one. No, I don't like that one. I think we'll go the purple. Yep, that one. Again, fold it in half, like so. Get your little square, foam square. Oh, didn't place that right, did I? And put your little dot on. And then, for a change, we will put some pink little dots. These are pearl dots or pearl drops. Some call them Nouveau drops. And then what you do, come on. Oh, it's not coming out, guys. Oh, I've made a big blob there. Now, in order to get those to sit right, we simply place something on the table and we just slap like that, and they become perfectly little flat pearls. And we will let that dry. And I think that's it. So I will give you a look at the finished cards. So we've got this one, which I will have to be very careful with. We have that beautiful blue one. Now that's drying, so when they pull that out, that's quite nice. Now remember, it hasn't got any greeting on these, but you can simply put your greeting on. This is one that I did previously. I just put some wisteria tape, a little gate, and then just put that on. This is another one that I did with the pearls. They are still not quite dry either. They do take a little while to dry. And then I did this one, which I just mainly put butterflies and stuck a little love card behind there. And then we have this little one, which I think is a beautiful with sympathy card. This is another one that I made, and of course our little purple one. So they're the cards, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, enjoy crafting. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, guys, always be kind, be nice, treat people the way that you want to be treated, and I will see you again next time when I'm looking straight back at you. Bye for now.